So what's up, everyone? We got week 13 for our garden tour. Minnesota, back to Eden garden tour.
Yes, it feels fall here. It finally is, is that the right word? It's finally feeling like fall. Yay.
It's been in the 70s until this weekend, then it gets hot again, but I'll take it. It's nice. So, kind of walk by the flower bed, won't spend too much time because
not much news going on.
No, nothing.
So although most of the flowers are dying back, we do have a few that are just bright pops of color, so we're holding on to that as long as we can.
Week 13, garden tour, and we got sunflowers. The wind, we had a couple of bad storms and the wind has really taken toll on them, but they're still taller than me, so they're still rocking. Bees are still loving them.
We're getting our first dieback from our potatoes, and we noticed all the way around the mound, we're feeling a mole's been here. So we're hoping he hasn't damaged our potatoes too badly. We hear they love potatoes. So I'm gonna pull some just because we can, and just to kind of check on them and see how they're doing. Let's try another one.
You pulled.
Okay. Little baby potato on there. Dig some up and see what's going on down
there. They're all really small. Like really small.
I don't think I'll be canning them, but... So we're excited that we do have potatoes, even though we can tell a mole's been here, but these are really tiny. We wouldn't have pulled them yet normally, but they're really tiny. So maybe we won't do this big circle again, or maybe there's more going on under there that we don't know about.
So I'm curious, how is everyone else's garden? Because the bell peppers for us this year have been outstanding. I don't even know like what to say. No word can say it. They are just unreal. We are getting so many bell peppers, which is awesome because we're gonna dice a bunch up, the ones that we're not gonna use in canning, and we're gonna put them all in the freezer so we can use them all winter long. So our aroma plants are basically done. There's one that's a lone survivor right there, but they're pretty much done. We're picking the last of them, which is fine. I can make one more batch of salsa, fresh salsa. I like using them for that. But what we did the other day with them actually is we made a bunch of canned tomatoes, and it was kind of nice. You just nip the little bit of top off and peel them, put them right in the jar, and they fit so perfect. There's no cutting or nothing. You get chunked tomatoes.
So as far as our garden goes, we've got something really sad going on. Our tomatillos, they are doing great. They're all coming in, but I keep trying to make salsa verde, and every time I eat it, I am in so much physical pain. I just get physically ill, just gut ache, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I can eat salsa verde from a jar that I buy at the store. I love it, and the weirdest thing is it tastes really good, the stuff we're making. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm just picking the tomatillos underripe, overripe, or what exactly I'm doing wrong. So it seems like we have quite a variety of what the tomatillos look like when we're ready to pick them. And what I was told is if I could pinch the sides and not move the husk in any, then I know it's ready, as opposed to one that you can pinch in. But when I open these, all three of these are that way. Actually, this one's already peeling. And this one is like a light green. It's harder to do with one hand. This one's a little brighter green. And then this one's that way, but it's almost yellow. So, I don't know. I have used all types. I don't know if they're underripe, overripe, or what exactly is going on. So if you are familiar with growing tomatillos, we would really greatly appreciate your help. This is our first year growing them, and right now I'm ready to pull all the plants and burn them. And that sounds really extreme, but I can't eat them, and nobody wants to eat them after seeing me being the way I am. And maybe it's just me. So I'm super bummed about this. We're pretty confident even if we figure this out, we will not plant tomatillos again. So that's a huge bummer, especially for how well they were doing.
So I don't know if you noticed, but no more pickles. No more cucumbers, all gone.
Our other tomatoes are doing a lot of the same as the Roma. They're down to the end, and as you can see, this is an early September garden. We've kind of just let it go, and we're pulling the tomatoes off as they come in.
So all of these potatoes are from last year. I left a couple behind around this tree to see if they'd grow again. There's one. There's two. Three. And that was the Paul Gauchi method. Look at that. So we got 3 potatoes by just taking one potato and leaving it in there, and then next year it seeds and grows by itself. So I'm gonna put one back in. He says do the biggest one, but we only got 3, so I'll check the other ones.
Are there a few more around this tree, Matt?
Yeah, there's a couple more. A lot of them died off already. Like there's a bunch over there that died off, so I should probably pull those first.
Show me what you found.
A bunch of bees. Look at that big guy.
Nice.
3. So I'm putting 2 back. This one's got roots on it already, so.
What you doing?
Trying to clean my hands. Got a little dirty from picking some food. So it's kind of cool, the Paul Gauchi method. It works here in Minnesota in our, where's zone 4B? Yeah, 4B. So we can take potatoes, plant them, and then next year they'll come up.
So we have been picking off our pole beans. We've been getting enough for suppers here and there. Matt likes them raw, so enough for him to snack on. But as you can see, this is the day's harvest. It's not a lot. I planted a whole seed packet of bean seeds here, and this has been our problem over and over with pole beans, is getting enough to actually can. So I'm really excited that we've got those bush beans going in the greenhouse. Let's show you. Look at these bush beans. Our calendar says they'll be ready to pick in just a month, but I don't think they're going to be ready that soon, just because it's starting to get cooler now, and I think the cooler weather is going to make them grow a little slower. But we are so excited that hopefully we will have some beans to can this year.
So in the greenhouse, the peppers, you remember last week I said I would cut the tops. If not, I'll link that up here somewhere. I cut the tops off and they're doing good. They're actually starting new growth. And everything's looking good on them. We got a lot of flowers in here, so that's a good sign. And hopefully we can keep them alive all winter. And then you guys, this tomato plant, really? Like, holy moly! This thing is just jamming. I had to tie it up with another string here. I'm gonna try to make it grow that way. And I think I'm gonna put another one to go up straight across right here so it can vine across. Yeah, and it's growing outside, so I'm gonna have to cut that off. And then we got these pepper plants that just amazes me. There's so many flowers on them. It's just crazy to me if we get all these turned into peppers before it gets cold. Oh yeah, there's a little pepper growing right there. This is cool. Very cool, very exciting. I don't think I'm gonna keep these alive during the winter. I don't know how I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, which I haven't told you yet. I haven't quite 100% decided how I'm gonna get these through winter. But you guys will be informed. I'll let you know. What are you doing, Sarah?
I just finished picking all of our Paris Market carrots finally. Well, they're supposed to be short, stubby carrots, so they're bigger than the size of my thumb. But I don't think I'll plant these again because they have been growing. They were probably one of the first things we put in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
So whatever, carrots are carrots. So I'm excited that we're gonna have some, and most of the tops were still pretty green, so maybe I can use that for something. If you have any great carrot top recipes, will you leave a comment down below? I've heard of pesto, but I've never tried carrot top pesto, or if you have any other ways that we can use this up. Some of them, unfortunately, were already starting to die, so that's why I'm pulling them today.
So, as we're talking about the onions, because you know we're still trying to master onions, I looked over, and what do we got here? I'm like, what the heck? We left the weed in here and just died? And then I look in a little stick. No, it's spinach. We got a bunch of seeds. We gotta harvest them and keep them for next year or this winter. Look at all those seeds. Cool. I'm just gonna grab this jar because, you know, we left this jar in here a while ago because we knew we'd use this for seeds. We didn't just leave it in here because we were lazy or because we have 4 kids or anything. We were gonna use it for seeds. So I'm gonna put the seeds in there. Not too bad. Enough for us to grow some more and eat. Alright, so that was a great note to leave off on. Those seeds, spinach seeds, we're super excited for them because we can go and plant them again, and this is our first year of saving seeds, and we're kind of glad we, you know, wanted to do it last year to get into it this year, and what good timing with 2020. So
yeah, we had made that decision long before all of this, and it's worked out that I shouldn't say it's worked out. It's a good thing we have decided to do that.
And sorry for all you Minnesotans, but I'm excited for winter because of, I want 2020 to be over with and the greenhouse. I'm really excited to see what the greenhouse is going to produce for us. So I'm excited for all that. If you guys like this content, please give it a thumbs up and share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. See ya.